Paul Green, born on September 12, 1972, in Brisbane, was a distinguished figure in Australian Rugby League, both as a player and a coach. His playing career spanned over a decade, during which he made 162 appearances across 5 clubs: Cronulla Sharks, North Queensland Cowboys, Sydney Roosters, Parramatta Eels, and Brisbane Broncos. Notably, he won the Rothmans Medal in 1995 while with the Sharks and represented Queensland in State of Origin matches and Australia during the Super League era. Transitioning into coaching, Green achieved remarkable success, most prominently leading the North Queensland Cowboys to their inaugural NRL premiership in 2015. He also coached Queensland in the 2021 State of Origin series. Tragically, Green passed away by suicide on August 11, 2022, at his home in Wynnum, Queensland, at the age of 49. A post-mortem examination revealed he suffered from an advanced form of chronic traumatic encephalopathy, CTE, a condition linked to repeated head traumas. In his memory, his family donated his brain to the Australian Sports Brain Bank to aid research into CTE and its effects. Green is survived by his wife, Amanda, and their 2 young children. His legacy continues through initiatives like the Paul Green Medal, awarded in matches between his former teams, the Sharks and the Cowboys, and ongoing discussions about mental health in sports. Kelly Mifua, a Samoan rugby union player, tragically passed away on May 7, 2022, at the age of 32, after jumping from the Pont-Vieux bridge into the Tarn River in Montauban, France. The incident occurred during celebrations following his team's 48-40 victory over Narbonne in the French Pro D2 League. Mifua had been out with teammates when he leaped from the 22-meter high bridge. His teammate, prop Christopher Veotoa, attempted a rescue by jumping in after him, but was unsuccessful and was subsequently hospitalized for hypothermia. Toxicology reports revealed that Mifua had a blood alcohol level of 2.34 G/L and had consumed cocaine prior to the incident. Authorities concluded that his death was accidental, ruling out foul play or suicide. Born in Samoa, Mifua moved to New Zealand at 14 and began playing rugby at 20. He played for Otahu, Auckland under-21s, and the Auckland Sevens before moving to Australia to join West Harbour and the Greater Sydney Rams. In 2015, he transitioned to France, playing for Narbonne, then Béziers, and finally Montauban in 2020. During the 2021-22 season, he scored 8 tries in 24 matches for Montauban. Mifua's death deeply affected the rugby community. Montauban's club president, Jean-Luc Leroy, described him as a real warrior whose enthusiasm energized fans. A minute of applause was held across all French Pro D2 matches in his honor. It was also revealed that his partner Priscilla was 6 months pregnant at the time, prompting teammates to launch a fundraising campaign to support her. Vaaga Leoluga Tugamala, affectionately known as Inga the Winger, was a trailblazing rugby icon whose powerful presence on the field and compassionate spirit off it left an indelible mark on the sport and his community. Born on September 4, 1969, in Felizu, Samoa, Tugamala moved to New Zealand at the age of 4, where he began his rugby journey at Kelston Boys High School. He debuted for the All Blacks in 1989 and earned 19 Test caps, including participation in the 1991 Rugby World Cup. In 1993, he switched codes to Rugby League, joining England's Wigan Warriors, where he played over 100 matches and secured multiple titles. Returning to rugby union in 1996, he played for London Wasps and Newcastle Falcons, with his £1 million signing by Newcastle setting a world record at the time. Tugamala later represented Samoa in 23 tests, including the 1999 Rugby World Cup. Off the field, he was a devoted family man and a man of deep Christian faith, mentoring players like Jason Robinson and supporting his cousin, boxer David Tua. Despite health challenges, including a stroke in 2013 and a type 2 diabetes diagnosis, he worked to improve his well-being. Tugamala passed away on February 24, 2022, at the age of 52, leaving behind a legacy of athletic excellence and unwavering kindness. Ricky Bybee, born on September 22, 1981 in Lee, Greater Manchester, was a formidable English rugby lead prop forward known for his strength and resilience on the field. Standing over 6 feet tall and weighing 17 stone, he began his professional career with Wigan Warriors in 2001, making 42 appearances and contributing to their 2002 Challenge Cup victory. In 2004, he achieved the rare feat of winning the Challenge Cup again, this time with St. Helens, solidifying his reputation as a key player in high-stakes matches. Bybee also had significant stints with Lee Centurions, his hometown club, where he played across 3 separate periods and helped secure the Northern Rail Cup in 2006. His career included time with Oldham and Wakefield Trinity Wildcats, culminating in a total of 215 club appearances before an Achilles tendon injury forced his retirement in 2012. Post-retirement, Bybee remained connected to the sport by coaching junior teams and also ventured into business, running a window cleaning service and a property development company. Tragically, on July 16, 2022, while on holiday in Florence, Italy, Bybee was found deceased in a hotel room, with reports indicating a drug-related heart attack as the cause of death. A 43-year-old woman, believed to be his partner, was found seriously injured at the scene. The rugby community mourned his passing, with former clubs and teammates paying tribute to his dedication and spirit. Bybee is remembered not only for his achievements on the field, but also for his larger-than-life personality and the lasting impact he made on those around him. Joeli Vidiri, a revered figure in rugby, passed away on February 23, 2022, at the age of 48 in Sacramento, California. Born in Fiji, Vidiri began his rugby career representing Fiji in both 15s and 7s before moving to New Zealand in 1994. He made a significant impact playing for counties Manukau and the Blues in Super Rugby, where he scored 43 tries in 61 matches, contributing to the Blues Super 12 titles in 1996 and 1997. Vidiri also represented New Zealand in 7s, winning a gold medal at the 1998 Commonwealth Games, and earned 2 caps for the All Blacks in 1998. His promising career was cut short in 2001 due to a debilitating kidney disease, leading to years on dialysis before receiving a transplant in 2015. Tragically, while on a trip to the U.S. to get married, Vidiri contracted COVID-19, leading to pneumonia and 3 cardiac arrests, which he could not survive due to his compromised health. His death prompted an outpouring of tributes from the rugby community, with efforts made to repatriate his body to New Zealand, including fundraising through the auction of a special All Blacks jersey. Vidiri's legacy endures as a trailblazer for Fijian players in New Zealand rugby, and as a beloved figure whose contributions on and off the field continue to inspire. Liam Hamson, a 24-year-old rugby league player from Queensland, tragically lost his life in October 2022 during a European holiday with friends. Hamson, who played as a hooker for the Redcliffe Dolphins in the Queensland Cup, was on an end-of-season trip with fellow NRL players A.J. Brimson, Jordan Rickey, and Jesse Arthurs. On the night of October 18th, he became separated from his group at Barcelona's Sala Apollo nightclub. CCTV footage later revealed that Hamson had exited through an emergency door, possibly in search of a restroom, and found himself in a restricted outdoor area. Attempting to re-enter, he scaled a wall and accidentally fell approximately 10 meters into an internal courtyard, where his body was discovered by staff nearly 30 hours later. The news of his death sent shockwaves through the rugby league community. Hamson's father, Brett, expressed the family's devastation, describing Liam as having a heart of gold and being a much-loved son, brother, grandson, uncle, and friend. His sister, Tiarna, shared heartfelt tributes on social media, emphasizing the profound impact he had on those around him. In the wake of the tragedy, a GoFundMe campaign initiated by Jordan Rickey surpassed its goal, reflecting the widespread support and affection for Hamson. Olsen Filipena, April 23, 1957 to February 10, 2022, was a pioneering rugby league player whose impact on the sport transcended the field. Born in Kaikohe, New Zealand, to a Maori mother and Samoan father, Filipena began his career with the Mangear East Hawks, becoming the first junior from the club to represent New Zealand in 1977. He played 28 tests for the Kiwis between 1977 and 1986, scoring 108 points, and was inducted into the New Zealand Rugby League's Legends of League in 2007. In 1980, Filipena moved to Australia to join the Balmain Tigers, where he played 82 games over 5 seasons. He later had stints with the Eastern Suburbs Roosters and North Sydney Bears. Despite facing racial abuse during his time in the NSWRL, Filipena remained resilient, earning the nickname the Galloping Garbo due to his job as a garbage collector alongside his rugby career. Filipena's most notable performance came in 1985 when he led New Zealand to an 18-0 victory over Australia, marking the first time the Kangaroos had been held scoreless in a test in 29 years. He also represented Western Samoa in their inaugural Test match in 1988 and captained Ryde Eastwood to victory in the inaugural Metropolitan Cup final in 1990. After retiring, Pienaar remained in Sydney, continuing his work as a garbage collector. He passed away on February 10, 2022 at the age of 64 due to kidney failure. His legacy as a trailblazer for Maori and Pacific Islander players in rugby league endures, inspiring future generations to pursue the sport at the highest levels. Francois Pienaar, born on January 2, 1967, in Vereeniging, South Africa, is a celebrated former rugby union player renowned for his leadership and pivotal role in uniting post-apartheid South Africa. As captain of the Springboks, he led the national team to a historic victory in the 1995 Rugby World Cup, a moment symbolized by President Nelson Mandela presenting him with the Webb Ellis Cup while wearing Pienaar's number 6 jersey, a powerful image of reconciliation and national unity. Pienaar's rugby career was marked by excellence. He earned 29 international caps, all as captain, and was named International Player of the Year in 1994. Beyond the field, he contributed to the professionalization of rugby and later served as player coach and CEO for England's Saracens Club. Committed to social development, Pienaar founded the Make a Difference (MAD) Leadership Foundation, providing educational opportunities to underprivileged South African youth. His life and impact were further immortalized in the 2009 film Invictus, where Matt Damon portrayed him. As of June 2025, Francois Pienaar is alive and continues to be an influential figure in sports and philanthropy. James Small, a pivotal figure in South African rugby, tragically passed away on July 10, 2019, at the age of 50. Born on February 10, 1969, in Cape Town, Small was a dynamic winger who earned 47 Test caps for the Springboks between 1992 and 1997. He was a key player in South Africa's 1995 Rugby World Cup victory, notably for his defensive prowess against New Zealand's Jonah Lamu in the final. Small scored 20 Test tries, setting a Springbok record at the time, and was renowned for his aggressive playing style, which earned him the nickname Bad Boy of South African rugby. After retiring from international rugby, Small faced personal challenges, including struggles with substance abuse and a suicide attempt in 2001. However, he found support and guidance from Nelson Mandela, who reached out to him during a difficult period, offering words of encouragement that Small later described as life-changing. In his later years, Small turned to coaching and mentoring, contributing to the development of young players and sharing his experiences to inspire others. Small's legacy extends beyond his on-field achievements. He is remembered for his resilience, passion for rugby, and the personal growth he demonstrated after overcoming significant adversities. His passing marked the loss of a true rugby icon, leaving an indelible impact on the sport and its community. Glyn Shaw, born Glynwr Shaw on April 11, 1951, in Regos, Wales, was a distinguished dual-code rugby international who made significant contributions to both rugby union and rugby league. He passed away on May 10, 2022, at the age of 71 after a prolonged battle with cancer. Shaw's rugby journey began at Seven Sisters RFC before he joined Neath RFC in 1970. He quickly became a key figure in the Neath pack, known for his strength and mobility. He earned 12 caps for Wales between 1972 and 1977, debuting against New Zealand in 1972. Notably, he captained Neath during the 1977-78 season. In 1972, he was part of the Neath team that won the inaugural WRU National Cup, defeating Llanelli 15-9. In November 1977, Shaw made the switch to rugby league, joining Widnes RLFC. He made an immediate impact, playing a pivotal role in Widnes's success during his tenure. Shaw helped the club secure multiple trophies, including 2 Challenge Cups, 1979 and 1981, the Lancashire Cup, 1978 and 1979, and the John Player Trophy, 1979. He made over 140 appearances for Widnes, scoring 18 tries.